Talking about the officer-like qualities, basically the officer-like qualities are subdivided into four factors. 15 officer-like qualities subdivided majorly into four factors which you are required to inculcate in yourself to clear a services selection board interview. Talking about these 15 OLQs, we've subdivided for academic reasons into four factors, which is planning and organization, social adjustment, social effectiveness, and in turn being dynamic. Now, all these four factors are interlooped amongst each other and nothing gets missed out to accomplish a goal which is befitting an Indian Armed Forces officer. If you lack in one quality, you will not be able to make it to any services selection board. So, now talking about factor one is planning and organization, which is subdivided into four subheads. Social adjustment, are you a social person? Can you adapt morally and take moral responsibilities, social responsibilities? Are you effective in nature? Can you take these OLQs given below to emerge as a leader and be effective and simultaneously be lively? And last but not the least, being dynamic. Are you determined enough? Do you have enough courage? And do you have the stamina to cover all that has been planned by you, thought by you in the other three factors? So they are very intricately looped into one another. So we'll be talking about factor one, planning and organization, in which I would be covering what actually are 15 officer-like qualities. These are your set of traits, your motives, your goals, bringing out your attitude, bringing out your interest, and your tendencies as an individual. What you show as a personal or as a singular human individual or being part of a team. They give out a cognitive intellect as well as show whether you are medically fit enough to be part of the intrinsic plan to bring out a good officer in you in the armed forces. So we'll talk of effective intelligence now. So effective intelligence basically is you being practical enough to deal with different levels of complexity. Do you have that kind of intelligence inside you, your basic instinct, which makes you enable to think and perceive the meaning of relationships, the intelligence tests? These tests can be verbal and non-verbal, which will be subjected upon you. And practical intelligence means you have to find your own solutions to the real world problems. And you being resourceful to improvise those resources and incorporate them into the solutions which you are doing. There would be a few people who possess a very high level of effective intelligence. They are typically characterized as bright, mentally sharp, innovative and inventive officers, and that is what we require in the armed forces. So let's see how you incorporate these into real life examples. Say that somebody's sister's marriage is fixed and suddenly he falls short of money, and the people who have promised him loans or given their word that the money will be given to him at the time of the requirement, they refused at the last moment. What are you going to do to set a real life example to solve this issue? if we go back to the COVID times, there are people who have come back on leave from somewhere, and suddenly there was a complete lockdown. So Bharat Bandh is likely to be declared when you are on leave, and you left with only 2 days of leave. And what instant would you do to make sure that everything is fine back at home and you go and join your own duty as well? So I'll touch upon the first part that you're talking in realistic terms. In the given time frame, he would do what to solve this financial problem. We'll be talking about all these real life examples in your VATs and your TATs in various series, wherein examples will be provided to you to solve such real life examples.